Tune down the volume, damn it. Damn, that's a bit loud. So, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? Welcome into another installment of appabend's meme stream. Finally, Streamlabs actually, it was working. It was working first time, and then it's and now I'm just gonna quit. There you go. What the hell just happened? Anyway, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing very well. What you guys have been up to? What you guys have been listening to? What you guys have been playing? What you guys have been watching? What you guys have been doing for the past week? Let me know in the chat. We're gonna do, as usual, Q&A session. Ask me anything, and tell me about what you've been doing. Also, freaking Streamlabs, I'm watching you in case you decided to screw up in one way or the other, because you usually do. But I'll pay attention to you for that one. Also, why is... Huh. That's odd. Supposed to be the stream chat or the YouTube chat. That is YouTube chat. Huh. YouTube chat. That YouTube chat is actually updating. This YouTube chat just stuck in there pausing. While this YouTube chat is not. I'm just gonna stay with the old one. That was weird. Okay, Streamlabs, you done goof again. At this point, might as well say just, oh man, Streamlabs always done goofed. As for me, what have I been doing? Actually, I've been ordering a couple of stuff online. You see, funny thing about having the Nintendo, not the Nintendo, the 8-bit Dough controller is the fact that they actually do a 3D printing of smartphone clip. So what you can do with this one is you can grab your phone. Where did I put my phone? Forgot where I put my phone. Essentially just put your phone right there and just playing some good old NES classics, or actually the phone that I have, the Samsung A71, you can play PS1 games right there. So PS1 and PSP games. So it's fun. Played some Resident Evil 3 Nemesis in there. The good old classic Resident Evil 3. Pretty cool. Supports for cheats as well, which is nice. All emulators do that these days. Aside from that, I've been playing, let's see, if I go back to Steam library, to my Steam library, I've been playing Hitman 2, because Hitman 2 is just one of those games where you just keep on replaying. Every single time you replay, you just find new stuff every single time you visit a new area. I actually willing to buy the expansion pass for Hitman 2, just for the sake, because I really want to visit the next two areas to continue the story, because the next two areas, yeah, we get it, music, shut it. The next two areas, because I finished the game, pretty much finished the game, mastered all the locations, but I haven't finished all of the challenges, all of the potential kills, and just varying. I just love Hitman 2 in general, especially the fact that you can connect Hitman 2 to the levels you got in Hitman 1, which means you got a lot more levels, and it used the same game. It uses Hitman 2's more updated like gameplay mechanics and elements and all of that, which actually makes it interesting. Aside from Hitman 2, I've been replaying GTA 5. Just for the sake of, I want to do some little bit of benchmarking, see what my PC can do. I mean, I know it's like a 5-year-old game at this point. At least for the PC version, it's a 5-year-old game. If you count the PS3 version as well, that would be like a 7-year-old game. 7-year-old game. But been mostly just replaying the game. And actually, one thing I find very interesting about my PC is the fact that it's the laptop. Is the fact that I really love tweaking with the maximum frame rate that I did. So the thing about using laptops in general is the fact that if you try to break through that 144 hertz, that my laptop is a 144 hertz screen, which is pretty freaking cool, except for the fact that if you try to play any sort of AAA games that actually support 144, that actually goes above 60 FPS, goes to 144 FPS, it heats like a motherfucker. It just puts in the hellfire right on laptops. And even though I use a cooling pad, which doesn't actually help really that much. So what I did instead is I just capped the frame rate to 72. Either that, or depending on the game, I just capped the frame rate to like 72 or 45. Not 30. 30 is choppy as hell. But 45 manages to get to that balance between somewhat cinematic and somewhat playable, which is kind of interesting. But putting that in 45 makes the laptop to runs really, really cool. Like, it's like only 70 degrees on the CPU and like 60 to 50 degrees on the GPU, which is freaking insane. And I'm like, you know what? If I want to make sure that this laptop lasts longer than it should have been, than it's supposed to be, I decided to just cap the frame rate. Cap the frame rate on a lot of the games that I've been playing, which is a risk that I'm willing to take. I couldn't really exactly. I do notice the, what do you call it? I do notice the frame rate sometimes when you go to the, so actually no, I do notice when I play like CSGO or Doom or something, if I bump it up to 144, I do notice more frames coming in, more information coming in so that I can actually do reflexes a lot faster, but I don't really need that much of a high frame rate, but I do need my game to run cool, my laptop to run cool, so there's that sacrifice, which is kind of interesting. But anyway, I think that's all it is. As for what I've been watching, I finished House. I've been watching Monk. Monk, the detective that has OCD. That's actually kind of cool. It's actually kind of interesting. It's actually kind of cool. I've been watching that. I've been watching only 2 episodes for now, but I'm kind of interested in the next few episodes. Aside from that, not much else really. Anyway, let's get to the chat here. Appabend is the big gay. Just finished Totono. Totono. The one game that people, that Doki Doki Literature Club took a lot of inspiration for, because it's basically, you just play the game, basically. If you haven't played Totono, it's freaking Totono. Was there a thumbnail on here before? Was the media not display was always on there? It was always on there. I displayed it intentionally as the thumbnail for a specific topic that I want to talk about in this video, in this stream, or this video. Technically stream can be a video later on, but stream for now. I still haven't finished Totono. No spoilers, please. Don't worry. Don't worry, there won't be spoilers. Well, I bet you're gonna change your mind once we saw the horrors. Blah, blah, blah. I never played Xenoblade. That's fine. I haven't played Xenoblade. Actually, my promise to buy Xenoblade Definitive Edition. I wanted to. I just don't have a lot of cash. I don't really have a lot of cash today, thanks to COVID-19 and everything like that. Don't really have opportunities to job. But you, ladies and gentlemen, you can help me to buy Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition and maybe do a video on it sometime in the future. Donate to me in the Streamlabs link down below. Thank you so much for people who've been following me and watching the stream and donating, etc., etc. Let's get to the chat here. I wish my food could be eaten with no calories. Is that going to talk about roof Koreans? Roof Koreans has been an old topic for a while. I know there's been riots happening in America these days, but I don't see the roof Koreans doing any sort of favor. When the world absolutely needs them, they vanished. Oof. Yikes. Been playing GFL this week. Been a while since I did. Also got back to when I heard of Gun Jesus also playing it himself. Gun Jesus. Yeah, I heard about it. Better yet, Bad Soy Dog. If I recall correctly, the dude that does AK versus AR guys is better than her. Okay. Matt Lads also trying to make AKs in 50 BMGs because... Okay. I did call him the AK Jesus or something. Also, to those who are here, I have a confession to make. I was Mr. New Vegas last week. Cool. This comment has been removed in response to a report for a copyright holder. Reminder that Roof Korea is best Korea. How's everyone tonight? I'm doing very well myself. Thank you very much for asking. Let's see. Decided to watch the autopsy of Jane Doe. Ooh, that is a very interesting film. Autopsy of Jane Doe. Was it the one where it was a dead body? There was a dead body, and the two guys are trying to autopsy the dead body, but then mysterious hauntings appear. Yeah, that film is kind of weird. Really interesting premise on that one. Trying to learn songs and start doing one thing for making music for games. Also, Boring Nation wants to fight AMX. Don't know who that is. My roomie began to calling me Beethoven for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe you're good at music. Are you? Anyway. Yip yip hooray. Greetings, my straight and early fam. Actually, one thing Q&A frame thumbnail. This is a Q&A frame, but interesting. So the Q&A frame doesn't actually... yeah. First time being on your stream. Somehow YouTube doesn't recommend your channel in my feed. That's weird. Although it could be because I haven't been uploading videos lately. That picture on the screen fills me with horror. Ride the Lightning and for Injustice for All. Hey, Appabend, going to talk about soy boys outsmarting themselves. What are you talking about? I literally have no idea what you're talking about. Ha ha ha, had me a second there, Appa. Appa not displayed. Anybody knows what the fuck is going on with the bisexual community? There seems to be hoopla with a manifesto and crap. I have no idea. I think that was one of the things I want to talk about in this stream, but I don't know. Why are you blaring, Chrome? Why are you blaring on the chat? That's weird. Good grief, it's been a bit since I watched one. Watch what? In case anyone wondering, the displayed image has to do with Sony accidentally copyright striking a tweet from... Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a bit. Where's my OBS? Where's it not here? Hello, Appa. The guy looks like my ex-friend is here. Greetings, appabend. Space Patrol loaded to $3. After checking out your Dojins thread on Twitter, I came to realization that you are literally the most base man I have ever known. Your taste in Dojins is god tier. Take this money, you absolute madman. Hey, thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I have a Dojin thread of the Dojins that I favorited on Twitter. Go down, donate to $1. The first shekel has been brought to you by Roof Koreans. Almost there. That's a close second, but thank you so much for the donation anyway. Keep them coming. Anyway, if you guys missed it, I did a Dojin thread on my Twitter. So if you go visit my Twitter, you scroll down a little bit, you should find me talking about my favorite Dojins. The Dojins that I straight up favorited on Hentai, and I favorited all of them just because, not all of them, not all of the Dojins obviously, but the Dojins that I find really cool to read, and one I recommend to all of everybody. Everybody. So if you want to see the thread, go check it out. I actually may have actually get to the thread on the stream, but actually no. I don't recall. I don't exactly remember the time where I actually spent not safe for work like that. But yeah, just check out the thread. Anyway, Mute Gamer rented $5. Hey Appa, here's a little something for convincing me to buy Trails of Cold Steel series. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. I hope you enjoyed Trails of Cold Steel series. It's great freaking games. Anyway. For a moment, I got the notification. I saw appabend and removed. I got concerned. The new layout looks good. It's just the same layout, just a little bit of extended. Anyway, why are you not green? I've watched Agent Icon, gonna watch Gene Shaft. I've been playing Terraria and Totono. Ooh. Playing lewd furry platformer, mostly Senpai. Well, I've been watching anime, been pushing on learning more piano songs, slowly losing my weight, etc. Cool. I've been playing Strange Journey while waiting for Xenoblade. Cool. Are you going to talk about Minneapolis going to hell? Not really. I'm not really too familiar with the whole debacle surrounding that. And I think it's way too much of a mainstream news at this point that I think most of you in the chat are somewhat familiar with the news because it's like the one thing that people have been talking about in the news lately. So aside from the corona, but we will talk about corona for a bit. So let's see. Playing Pokemon Sword and Shield, grinding for Watson Cash. Will you get to that? Will I get to what? I've been reading fanfics more on my channel, also doing Mario Party tier list. Cool. Playing GFL and AK with a little Dawn of War in between. Practicing 3D modeling. I'm also preparing myself to creating a full series. Cool. Been doing meditation, working out, and playing Hollow Knight. Also cool. Boring myself to sleep and wait for Tales of Cristoria, a gacha game, and Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, not the Tales of Arise, the new Tales of Arise. Minecraft Dungeons uncap when? Not really interested in Minecraft. I'm not really interested in Minecraft since the beta. I remember I played Minecraft only when the beta came out. It was like 1.73. That was the version of the Minecraft that I played when it came out. And oh boy, that was a while ago. Nowadays, I just not really paying attention to what's Minecraft been doing lately. I know it's the biggest game that PewDiePie just keeps on making bigger and bigger, especially especially since him coming back to streaming and all. But I thought you were gonna get nuked off of YouTube like Memology. Actually, no. Which is a shame. It's a shame that happened to Memology, not a shame that I didn't get nuked. It's a shame that happened to Memology. I feel genuinely sorry for him. Glad that Scare's reporting this entire thing, and he got 3 copyright strikes. It's pretty much done off of YouTube, which is crazy. But yeah. Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, holy fuck, that was awesome. Recommend me a Shin Megami Tensei game for my deconstructive demon harem webcomic. Nocturne, Digital Devil Saga, Strange Journey. Those are the 3 games that I would like recommend for like the most general like Digital Devil Saga, not digital, SMT experience. So about to go at the 4th one. If you can have, if you have a 3DS, you can get to the 4th one as well. But also the Devil Survivor series. But the ones that you can play right now without getting a 3DS is Strange Journey, Shin Megami Tensei, Nocturne, and Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2, because both most of them are on the PS2, which can be emulated. Freaking flies coming in. About to go for a shift. I've also been playing the iOS version of Shantae 5 because I learned that limited run games is not Amazon Prime. Watching Studio Trigger's BNA. The BNA. Hi again, Appa. Are you gonna talk about the pro gamer move that Sony do to know who? We'll get to that. Constant buffering, yeah. Internet's been really weird lately. What's going on? Not really sure what's going on. Yeah, it's buffering in my end too. I don't know what's going on. OBS is reporting like really inconsistent bitrate. I might want to tune it down a bit. 384. Yeah, quality's gonna be shit, but I'll try to re-upload like the HD 1080p version later on. if I could. Replaying Fire Emblem Awakening. My boy Mimology has survived third strike on YouTube. Ooh, damn. Cool. Playing loot platformers and furry games. Lag. What does it mean when videos and streams sputter and grow like a stalling automatic transmission vehicle? Attack on Buffercoon. By the way, since Wednesday, tried to update Windows 10 on my crummy laptop. Currently trying to download I've been screaming at my brother since he's updating modern AAA games. Was on Photoshop and gacha games all day. Appa, if you make yourself green, I will buy you a hot tub. Cool, but no thanks. Hey Appa, your stream is slightly lagging. Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on with YouTube lately. YouTube's been internet's fine. At least internet's fine on my end. Steam's not downloading anything. Yeah, I'm trying to quitting both of them in case both of them are interrupting things. Vortex, I'm trying to replay Skyrim again. My phone's been blaring with the freaking rings. Finally got Animal Crossing New Horizons to play. Cool. Also, Naughty Dog's head has so firmly lodged up their ass, they are bragging about jumping and swinging off that has existed for generations by gaming. Yeah, I saw that. That was really, really stupid of Naughty Dog. I was like, oh, we can actually swing and jump in this game. And I'm like, well, yes, you can do that pretty much every single game ever released, ever. Almost every single adventure game ever released, ever. Like, what the hell are you smoking, Naughty Dog? How much college you got left? I am late for 2 semesters and I need to finish it. I'm gonna finish it in just this month if I can actually finish the papers that I've been working on. So, been playing a little of games that are in Japanese and I finally can kind of read them. Cool. I've been playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX again because I didn't touch it for weeks, maybe a month. Speaking of Hitman 2, what is your favorite mission there? Mine is in the Japanese mansion. You mean the Japanese hospital, not the Japanese mansion. My favorite mission in Hitman 2, actually, that was from Hitman 1, but it can be played in Hitman 2. My favorite mission, that's a little bit tough. I do like the F1 one. I do want a mission, because the thing about Hitman 2 is that I want a mission that I can replay and I can just commit massacre to everybody. I just want a mission where I can freely just commit massacre to everybody and it will be fun just killing the living shit out of everybody in Hitman 2, not in real life. I can't exactly. Actually, the Colorado one is the one where you just pretty much kill everybody and it's justified because they're terrorists. So might as well pick that for now. Anyway, 2 Smash fan games. Smash Flash 2 and Smash Crusade got updated. Been enjoying both. Super Smash Flash 2 is a better game by a mile. Its music sucks. Crusade lets customize the musics. I've been watching Agent Aka and its prequels 0 and R16, and outside of the fan service, it's a good series with good and interesting plot and very fun. Hitman 2's mechanics, aka homing suitcase. I love the homing suitcase, fam. I love the homing suitcase, is just amazing. A lot of mechanics in Hitman 2. The newer Hitman games in general are just so hilariously. I love there's this mission in Hitman 1, you can play in Hitman 2, in Sapienza, where there's this guy who is looking through a telescope and you're literally able to shoot the telescope and just kill the guy from there. That is one of the craziest fucking kills in the game, at least to me. It's one of the craziest kills in the game, and there are lots and lots of crazy kills in the game. There's also the mission where in Sapienza as well. Actually, why Sapienza always has the best kills? Where you play this bonus mission where your target is a guy who is basically Tony Stark. He's basically playing as a superhero figure of some sort called the Icon, and your objective is to kill him using whatever sorts of accidents or props or whatever you can. And unfortunately, you cannot snipe him because he's practically bulletproof with the armor that he's wearing. So you have to construct like accidents or something, like actually make the props to attack him or something, or get him sucked into this machinery or something. And one of the things that I do is Hitman 2 is fucking awesome. I fucking love Hitman 2. Just so many freaking crazy kills you can do in that game. Hey, Japan is mocking the Twitter Warriors on Sailor Moon. Cool. Insert gif of drunk Isabel here. Anyone play Minecraft Dungeons yet? I haven't played Minecraft Dungeons, but I've seen PewDiePie stream it, and not really my thing. Are you excited for the remake of Mafia 1? I actually am excited for the remake of Mafia 1. It's been a while since I played Mafia, the first one. The first Mafia was really, it's one of those games where it's designed to be open world, but it's actually more like open world for immersion's sake instead of open world for open world's sake, because the story of the game is mostly linear. It's the way the way Mafia constructed its mission is kind of weird. Anyway, no money for Minecraft Dungeons, hence me binging loot platformers, aka pirating off Loot Ninja. I can't wait for Young Yes reaction to PS5 showcase. He's always fun to watch. Actually, I do want to see the PS5 showcase as well. It's in June, right? Extra cooling helps me, keeps it at 70 all times at heated games unless my games run at 60. I don't know what app is talking about, but he makes it sound interesting. Or don't buy gaming laptops, they'll always heat up like crazy. That is a good advice if you don't travel. I do have a PC right here, but my brother uses my PC, and I do travel, or at least before before the corona stuff. I go back and forth between Bali and Surabaya, so I have to use I need to have a gaming laptop, so anyway. Psych is better than Monk. Actually, I do want to see Psych too. You should have watched Cork. Cool. Have you watched Glepnir? I haven't seen Glepnir. I told my friend about Monk who has OCD and he was immediately turned off by it. Just nearly finished the first game of Phoenix Wright. Speaking of which, have you ever watched Phoenix Wright anime before? I've seen the anime clips and nah, I'm not touching that. I am really not touching that one. So let's see. Appa is always the big gay. Well, what about the big gay? Actually, surprisingly, if you want to see, you might be surprised by the choices, by my favorite doujin choices, that I am not exactly the big gay as much as I thought it would be. Not really much, only a couple of femboy choices, actually trap doujins that I recommend. Only one and two yaois, but the rest is like vanilla, straight vanilla. I'm about as vanilla as you can get, so... Sorry, got backstabbed by Dunkman. I've been reading JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Steelbook Run. Cool. You finished Totono. I haven't finished Totono, but I know I've watched like the videos of it because I didn't get the chance. I didn't get like to play the game proper, but I've seen videos of it talking about it, and I've like literally spoiled myself of it. I know Totono way before Doki Doki, but that's cool. Yeah, I haven't actually played it, but I know the story, so. Your stream keeps lagging and out of sync. Yeah, sorry about that. It's YouTube. Just blame YouTube on this one. My internet's also been rather trash lately. So, do you people not have Twitter? Okay, I need to ask this. What is Roof Koreans? Can someone answer? See Count Dankula's video on Roof Korean. Just Google or YouTube Count Dankula Roof Korean. That should be a video describing to you, telling you what happens with the Roof Koreans. Essentially, what happens is back when the riots, I think in the 90s, I think the riots. There are a bunch of Koreans defending their properties from people trying to loot. Exactly what happened, exactly as it happened in these days. If you look outside the window, if you're in America, if you've been paying attention with the news lately, it's kind of that, except there are Koreans on the rooftops trying to defend them. That's why people say we need them right now, because the lootings are happening again thanks to the George Floyd case, apparently. But they're not here anymore, or at least as far as we know, they don't. So. Let's see. Been playing Portal 2. Still love it. Yeah, I actually replayed Portal 2. If you can't tell by the what do you call it? By the gameplays that I had. Angel Troy donated to $1. Hey Appa, what do you think of the Karens? Also, here's some shekels, my boy. I have talked about the Karens for like a while now. Except I don't talk about them in the form of a Karen. I just talk about them like maybe thoughts or just bitches in general. People who are just absolute bitches in general. It doesn't have to be like they're specifically named Karen or when they're actually called Karen or what Karens or whatever, but we've talked about a lot of them in streams. We just don't usually call them Karens these days. We just call them thoughts or bitches or a hose or gardening tools or my favorite I was playing. There was this time where I was playing Super Mario Party, Mario Party with my cousin, with my brother, with my sister. Actually, with two of my cousins and then my sister. I was playing Mario Party, and then what I find very funny, when the game decides to use Peach as the as what do you call it, as the NPC, because one of the controls broken. We can only play 3-player. They decided to use Peach as the NPC. We always call Peach a hoe, and we call her a hoe in Indonesia. Indonesia means cangkul. Not exactly cangkul, but we just call her cangkul because it's fucking cangkul. Fucking love that shit. But anyway, thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Donates, Streamlabs, link down below. Anyway, Trump better watch it. That mask is slipping. Are you ready for summer? That's gonna be a very inside. It's summer that's not gonna be spent outside. Thanks to the, well, you know why, but well, that's basically my summer every summer. So I have Twitter, but it gets really toxic. Should I buy Xenoblade or scoop up the Trails games on GOG? Do you have a Switch? If you have a Switch, then actually don't buy Xenoblade. If you can get the Trails games on GOG, I mean, they're really, really cheap these days to the point where you can buy like 2-3 of them for the price of one Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. So might as well buy Trails, if you ask me at least. And Brandon Herrera's been doing the AK-50 since many years. Oh yeah, also watch Into Darkness, that documentary on 80s horror that James Rolfe was a small part of. It was good, but it was long. Damn. I love House MD, amazing character study of Gregory House, and I feel like the entire series is amazing. I just hated the series finale. Yeah, unfortunately, the series finale, I really, really do want to think that one of the things that really kind of makes me, actually, it's a bit of a spoiler in case if people haven't seen House yet, but House is great, by the way. Go see House. My Twitter got filled with Black Lives Matter tweets of people spamming it without thinking clearly that it gave me a headache. Yeah. Whoops, the title is In Search of Darkness. Oh, all right. Real men use X-Hentai. X-Hentai is really not convenient. If you want to browse it and like using a freaking in desktop or whatever, sure you can do it. But N-Hentai is a lot more convenient for me. I can filter it with English and everything like that. Amazing how almost everyone universally agreed upon to what happened to George Floyd, yet fringe freaks still find a way to divide people by advocating for looting and arson. F my life. Finally, good Twitter content. The best kind of a girl is a boy. Twitter is so toxic. Hey chat, I got a question for you. If you could a female character from any series like Dump Truck, metaphorical from Massive Ass to, who would you give it to? Make sense with the question first before people can actually answer it. Why are you not blue? Yeah, hopefully this will put a stop to the social media crap. There's only one Astolfo Big PP Dojin, and that's a crime. Huh. You'd expect there's a lot more of them. Hey up, I've been playing the Metroid Prime trilogy. Cool. Stream is lagging like every second. I have no idea. YouTube's been... It's YouTube. I'm doing my best trying to lower the bit rates and everything like that. Sorry if the stream appears lagging and everything. Should I actually... yeah, I'm keeping that on. I did build a new piece. Thoughts on Musei's character? Kinda iffy on her Minx character. Musei's fine. If she doesn't actually gets horny every single second, which unfortunately is every single second she gets horny. So I did build my new PC earlier due to human malware, at least the core part, since I live in a third world country. Case NR400 32,000 CL14 Trident Z, X570 and BioStar and a 3200G to hold the rest. Cool. Sony announced they'll be showing PS5 games this week. Who wants to bet against gameplay constituting less than 0.00000000001% of the stream? We'll see. One of those strikes was revoked, so Memology standalone okay for now. Cool. Do not delete Minecraft Dungeons for the app because it deletes your whole C drive. Yikes. So I have a Facebook friend that was spouting Black Lives Matter propaganda. We are all Southeast Asians. What happened in Minnesota is abhorrent, but making it personal, she has gone full SJW. I have no idea. I have no idea how it goes for your specific friend, at least. Appa, have you heard about the riots in Minneapolis? I cannot not hear about the riots in Minneapolis. Everybody's talking about it on my Twitter feed, so it's pretty much inescapable. I just remember that the Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC is coming to the end of June. I cannot wait. But everyone talk about it, so I won't mention it. I've talked about it briefly. So should I get Xenoblade or snack the Trail series? I already answered that. Get the Trail series for me at least. I thought it was the internet being shit, so I have you at 144p. Yeah. Plan to do a lot of Super Mario this weekend. Stream is going even worse now. I want to thank you for covering JRPGs in the past, Falcom games specifically. I am really enjoying the Yi series and Tokyo Xanadu X Plus. Maybe make a video on your top favorite JRPGs. I probably would have want to do a video on Persona 4 again. I want to do a video on Persona 4 again. Just going back to the original Persona 4, not the golden one, because I don't have a PS Vita and I can't exactly... they don't have a PS Vita emulator these days, which is a shame. That's a shame. I want a PS Vita emulator. But I really want to do a video on Persona 4 and why Persona 4 specifically is my favorite Persona games of all time and one of my favorite games of all time. The mga $25, that Twitter list is pure gold. Thank you for posting and actually going through with it. Here's my tip for your server. Stay awesome. Thank you so much for the donation, ladies and gentlemen. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Streamlabs. Ow. Sorry about that. Streamlabs link down below. Weak Wi-Fi, YouTube N or client N. I literally connect my entire internet with a wire and it's still buffering. I have no idea why. I have no idea what's causing it. It's still buffering even though I am using wired connection. So In universe-wise, how do you gain a persona in the Persona universe? Depends on the game. Depends on the game in... It depends on the game. Depends on what game are you talking about, because every Persona game has different methods in how you gain the persona. So, hey Appa, seen any good anime lately? My bro and I have been watching Code Geass 2 and I love it. Also see we have a similar taste in doujinshi, but I have some of them as well, mostly tomboy. Cool. Playing Code Vein, can't skip making characters. Code Vein, you mean? Hey Appa, is Deep Strange Journey a perfect game for someone who has never played SMT? Deep Strange Journey, I don't know what that is. 6760 donated $5. Got my paycheck a couple of days ago. Now I can give you shekels again, honey. Thank you so much, honey. Keep them coming. Ladies and gentlemen, keep them coming, guys. Many ways to get content. Persona, ritual, trauma in supernatural environment, or facing down your shadow. I think YouTube hates its platform and the people on it. They knowingly apply rules that hurt a broad amount of creators and copy strike everything. I think they want the platform to die. Well, unfortunately, their platform isn't dying at this moment. Their platform just keeps on going and going and going and going, and it's just... Wonder if Appa ever read Deception by Merploxy. I don't know what that is. That sounds interesting. I thought I'm drunk, but YouTube is slow as fuck. Yeah, it's YouTube. YouTube's just... I don't know. YouTube's been buffering for my end. So I'll if the quality's gonna be shit if you're watching it live, but I'll re-upload like the whole meme stream for 1080p in a bit. So, what do you think of Teaching Feeling? If you don't know, it's a game about headpans and pancakes. I've heard of that one, but I don't know. I've heard of that one, but I haven't seen it. Anytime someone gets infected, 47 has full permission to just shoot him. Sorry, I meant publisher, not platform. I'd say your tastes are B tier. One of the doujins had a guy get threatened with a false rape accusation after sex, and I honestly never wanted a doujin to be disturbing girl manga or so bad until here. B tier. One of the doujins had a guy get threatened with a false rape accusation after sex, and I honestly never wanted a doujin to be a disturbing girl manga so bad until here. Did I have a doujin that I don't recall a doujin where I actually is it I recommend a doujin like I don't recall I recommend a doujin that has that theme. The person who gave Memology strike is a hacker pretending to be important people or companies. He's still investigating, but it's as bad as we thought. Hi, appabend, how are you? I'm doing very well. Thank you very much for asking. So the person was watching Agent Aika. You are perfect of good kings. Shit, thought you were talking about the original Hitman 2. That's what you get when you use the same name for different games. Now, I can say Hitman 2 Silent Assassin, which I have played, and it's also a pretty good game. I love Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. But I particularly love the one where you're in the bank in Malaysia, I think, because the characters actually speak Malaysian, and it's fucking cringy as fuck, because I actually understand what the fuck they're talking about, so... Can you fix the audio sync? I cannot. I literally cannot. It's YouTube. YouTube's the one doing that. If for anyone's stream keeps lagging, try refreshing. Let's see. You seen Studio Trigger Space Patrol Luluko? I haven't seen that. Not that I'm into Guru, of course, but the rage was that real. I don't recall recommending Guru on my doujin's thread, but I do have some Guru if you were into that sort of thing. Let's see. They're remaking Mafia 1. Kick ass. Yeah, they've announced that for a while now. Guess you haven't been paying attention. Currently playing Dark Souls 3. Got ambushed in Ember mode. Killed by lag. Yeah, really sorry. Really sorry for the stream. Just tried Saints Row 2 Remaster on PC. Has a lot of stuttering problems. Well, too late for me. What should I get? Xenoblade or some of the trails? I already answered that. Favorite Godzilla monster? I haven't been paying attention to the Godzilla lore to pick my favorite. Hey up, I've been playing some Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and I'm steamrolling some of the super bosses. The waifus are great. Cool. We've heard of the internet show called What Happened. I don't know what that is. You know what? Don't know what's going on with the stream. I'm lowering the bitrate. I'm trying with the lowest bitrate as I could. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see. 448. Again. Okay, so I restarted the stream. Hopefully things are fine. Are things just fine? I don't know what YouTube these days. YouTube's decided, you know what? We're just gonna destroy you. We're just gonna destroy the living shit out of your stream because we can. Let's see. Bitrate is so freaking low. I don't know what's going on here. Nice pixels you got there, mate. So is the bitrate on? Is dynamically changed bitrate? I don't know what's causing it. I really don't know what's causing it. Upload is trash. I guess the internet in general has been trash these days. I really don't know what's causing it. Change the DNS, change literally everything. So, if YouTube's gonna screw up at this point, might as well move to Twitch. So, ladies and gentlemen, wanna move to Twitch? Cause YouTube has been seriously screwing me over at this point. I might as well just move to Twitch. So, yeah, I'm. Yeah, so, Twitch.tv, looks like I'm gonna have to... YouTube screwed me over once again. Looks like I'm gonna have to do the maneuver to get to Twitch. So... yeah, if you guys can hear me right now, I'm gonna move to Twitch. I'm gonna move to Twitch in a bit. Ooh, YouTube.